Well, g'day and welcome back. Just a quick little update video today, running through a couple of the changes we've made recently to the base in general, and this is to the residences that I've already finished the videos for in the series. So we're in the collector residence right now. Starting off here, I just added in a throne here to the reading area, just so that there's a throne to kind of sit and take in the views and have a read. Nothing massive, and nothing's really changed in here. Still has the same beautiful view it does from the bed. As I mentioned it numerous times throughout this entire series, I'm going to make little tweaks as I go. And now that we've got these new fences, I've added in one of those new fences there. It's perfect now, sort of frames that view and teases that view, which is what we're after. Now coming outside here, you might see a bit of a glow up the top, and that is the massive change that's taken place. Now what I've decided, and this was after I built and sort of had a little bit in mind of the mythology of Flameborn's cafe here, had its own little waterfall with the ectoplasm block. And what I attempted to do, I thought, why don't I just make waterfall? So what I've done is gone all the way up the top, because we've got buildability all the way up to the top, and then about 16 blocks higher than that still. I actually started making it in ectoplasm block because it sort of doesn't glow as brightly as this does. I wish this sort of was a little bit dimmer, but I started and it kind of ended up happening. I think what I'll end up doing is kind of dumbing it down and blacking it down a little bit with a lot of sort of terrain and trees and whatnot, which I'll place around here. I'll make it a little bit of a kind of an oasis and a garden. So what I had to do to get all of that in place is make a big sort of retainer wall here between this and the village, and I've only sort of just kind of chucked it in place. I haven't really done too much in terms of finalising it, and I'll probably plant all that out, and that'll be something you can kind of view when you're coming from the town centre, the town square. And we did have this path that was going along here, pretty much exactly where I am now, and it went to right here. But what I've decided to do is take that down, and what you can then do is, if you're coming up from the town square from there, or from the bottom end of the town square from the farmer residence, or from Flameborn's cafe here, you can kind of come up and you'll be able to sort of have a little bit of a look at the waterfall here. And what you'll then do is go up this path. I'll remove these. You'll be able to go up this path here and then up to the town, which will be it's got access from here, and there'll be access that comes also. I'll probably make a set of stairs or something that come up sort of just here in front of me here. So that's part of the massive change there. The other thing that I've done is, now that we've got these new gates as well, is I might actually remove a few of these bricks here. I've used one of the new bricks here for my bridge, and this is the Vuka Temple stones. So I've decided this is going to be my sort of outdoor stone block that I use, and this is going to be a private entry to my house where I can come down to the Botanic Gardens and also get over to the town centre via here. And what I had planned is to have my own little sort of forest that sort of runs through here. I'll have the forest path kind of thing, and then quite potentially something like this, open up this door here, and this will lead over to a massive double bridge which will go into the back of my residence. seeing I built a couple of those doors for my demonstration videos, I thought we might as well do it. Now, the other thing here, and I'm still contemplating, I may make the waterfall go over here and run sort of at the back of the rainforest. So it'll be a bit of a feature and I can have like a stream running through my little forest. I'll probably do that. It's just a pain in the ass and something that's going to take me ages. As usual, all these things I think, oh, they'll look beautiful, but it's going to take forever. And then I might even have some sort of water feature in a swimming pool or something in the bottom of my house. So I'll work on that. We'll see how that goes. So that's sort of part of the plans for the waterfall there. The other thing I was going to do with the waterfall, and this is probably going to be a definite now, is I'll make this continue down here. You'll be able to get sort of a view of it from the bridge up here when you're walking up. So it'll be sort of running down that hill just down there, and it'll come along sort of, I don't know, to here perhaps. Maybe even next to Flameborns here, not really sure yet. Or maybe even just sort of along here. This is my sort of initial plan. And I'll have another part, because this is going to be another garden that's going to be part of my massive residence as well. I'll have a little stream that runs through here. And then off the edge here, just beyond the edge of the residence that's underneath me there, there'll be another waterfall that goes there, and you'll be able to sort of just catch glimpses of it from the edge of Flameborn's Cafe here, which I kind of like the idea of, and it'll provide a bit of sort of blue glow as well, which I think will be kind of cool. This flame here is sort of messing up just how much light there is around the area and how much ambient light's provided. All of these trees now have grown in, and I was sort of not really sure on how many of them I'll keep. I'm still not. This one here in front of me I will keep, definitely. The problem with it is that it's the roots are kind of growing down in between the alchemist residence here, which I'm still in the process of building and doing a series on, so I'm not really sure whether I like that, or I think I kind of like it, and I think it's kind of cool, kind of interesting, both with this one here and this one here, and I'm still kind of tossing up as to what I'll do with them. And the big sort of other decision is these other trees here, these 3 or 4 that are here. I think it'll probably sort of take shape the more I build out that residence, my residence, and the more I build out the gardens around my residence, because probably what I'll do is end up finishing the gardens around my residence first and doing sort of a bit of infrastructure and whatnot sort of coming up to here before I sort of start on my residence, which is going to be all of that space down there. So it's a massive space. There's a couple of things that have changed. I also sort of add one of these new gates in here, which sort of stops from getting into my residence, because my residence garden is going to be behind Flameborn's Cafe there. That's another one of the little sort of tweaks we've made. Another little sort of tweak that's gone ahead here. Just head over to the Blacksmith residence here. Shut up, mate. I've thrown a couple of these new tables around the place as well, so this is one of them. And now that I've sort of got this in my room here, it's perfect. This space here, I sort of left the space open just in case there was, something else I could put here and something else that would fit in. And, I can just sort of sit there, have breakfast, look at the tower, got views over there, have a read, do whatever. Very cool. Very cool, this residence now. Well, not me, the blacksmith can, rather. And we've covered over there. The other thing is in here, at the Carpenter, I've added display models in of the new tables here and here. Also over here in where we've got all the doors and stuff, we've added one of the new Buka beds in here as well. I have slightly changed a little bit of the planting here above the collector residence as well, just so there's a little bit better of a view into the central corridor there as well. And the other thing that we've done in the collector residence here is just added a couple of those outdoor chairs in here as well, just so that this is a little bit more filled out, this area. And the last of our little changes that we've done is we've added another one of the new tables up here as well. I figure these new tables kind of fit the outdoor areas like this pretty well. Right, well, that is going to wrap things up for us for all of the changes that we've done in the last little while. Next time we catch up, we're going to catch up on finalising the farmer's residence, and then further on from there I believe we'll finalise the alchemist residence, and then probably after that we'll start on making a residence for Valoria the Bard. That's upcoming anyway. Alright, well, that'll wrap us up for this one. Thanks very much for watching, I really do appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.